Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining the first webinar of Hdmi Link Taiwan Pro. Glad to see you all. I'm Kathy. In last webinar, we introduced the Ndi application of Taiwan Pro. Now let's review it together. First, I will do my screen sharing for you. Please wait a moment. 不允许共享。Now you can see my PPT, and then I will go to the next part. First, we will review the workflow of Taiwan Pro. Please note that Taiwan Pro only has one LAN port, but for two functions. One is RTMP point-to-point streaming, other is NDI encoder, cannot be achieved at the same time. About the workflow, we used the PDZ, HDMI or SDI port, or the USB 3.0 camera as input signal to the Taiwan Pro, this encoder. At the same time, Taiwan Pro connect to the router. And through this router, we connect it to the internet network. And the last, please remember that NDI does not actively distribute signals in the internet, usually by NDI software or the NDI decoder to retrieve NDI signals from the cloud, but only for NDI 5.0 technology, and the preview ones are not supported. Finally, the phone signal is used for editing of laying. Second, we will talk about how to set NDI in Taiwan Pro. First, we need to select this icon, setting icon, in the lower right corner, and then will pop up a window. We need to select this NDI to key open. Then the second icon in the lower right corner will become the NDI icon. Select this icon, enter the NDI setting page. And you can see each code has two different options. You can choose the shallow compression full NDI, but the bandwidth will increase. Or choose deep compression NDI HX to achieve lower bandwidth and faster signal transmission. Of course, how to choose these two options depends on your internet compatibilities. Then back to today's topic, rotation. Back to today's topic, rotation. This PPT is in order to make sure everyone have detailed knowledge about the rotation feature development and the future of rotation. Rotation streaming, speaking of this, we have to talk about nowadays knowledge of the live streaming market. First topic is why rotation streaming. In a live streaming platform, the vertical signal source is often the way everyone adopts. Why? Because as showing in the picture, you can see the width is often too large. The human eyes cannot focus on the product you want to show, and the visual act looks very narrow. Then with the help of the vertical signal, the unnecessary content around the surroundings is automatically deleted, so that people's eyes can focus on the product or the model, and the products of the live streaming can be highlighted, displayed. So let's go to the next topic. Where can we use this rotation streaming? And this feature mainly used in live streaming, which are showing the product's details, such as cosmetics, sales online, delicious food sharing online. They focused on the products, showing products content and function. The full screen display of the mobile phone with live goods can attract people and interact with consumers at the same time, pushing product sales. How can we accomplish the rotation streaming? For the full display of vertical signals, we often use two forms. The first is our mobile phone live streaming. The second is the use the professional live streaming equipment and the professional personal management, but both have many problems. Cell phones problem is the focus length need to be controlled by the hand. We need to use our hand to operation this phone. The font of the fan message in the comment area is too small to read. And the screen is too small to focus on the close-up of the product. When you are operating screen of the mobile phone will cause the picture shaking problem and so on. The second type is a large-scale live streaming. In this kind of things, it goes without saying the equipment is professional and high-end. And the picture quality push streaming is the best. But often the cost is also the most expensive, not suitable for ordinary C-end users and ordinary anchors live streaming. So we think our Taiwan Pro rotation applicable things is below. First is easy to control. Second is 1 to 2 person to control it. Third is below 10 square meter place. Fourth is a freshman can learn and do this streaming easy. Finally, let's take a look at what solution Hdmi can provide for everyone. We have learned and collected a lot of opinions from the anchors, taking into account the cost and other content, and finally provide a solution for everyone with this application. As shown in the first figure, we use the common USB camera 90-degree installation on the market to realize the input of rotation signal. Second, the collected signal is protected and displayed on the screen with the help of the vertical screen. Ensure that interactions with phone, fans, and questions can be answered in a timely manner. Next, let's take a closer look. First of all, we use USB cameras or ePDZ cameras to save a lot of cost because traditional PDZ cameras cost thousands of dollars. This kind of camera can cost under $100 and you can buy it everywhere. After the camera is rotated, the output picture will become a 90 or 270-degree picture as shown in the figure. Only part of the concerned information is displayed, and other unnecessary space content is not required. At the same time, with the help of Taiwan Pro's output screen rotation function, can accomplish the vertical signal output like this. Next, we will go to the live demo. Let's welcome JC to show this figure for us.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm Jess from Hdmi Link FA team. Now I will show you how to use the rotation function of Taiwan Pro. And you can see I have connected the device. The first is PDZ camera. It's in a horizontal position. I connected to the HDMI 1 input, and the webcam has been rotated with 90 degrees to the UVC 1 port, and in the record port, I have connected a U disk, and this is my mobile phone. I will show it will as an audience to watch this streaming, and I will connect the mobile phone to show you with our wireless connection device Ask Nano. And okay, now we can, in our Taiwan Pro, the rotation function is in streaming setting. So now let's do the streaming setting first. You can see in here, we need to create a new event. And we can name it to any you want. Create it and add it. In here, this is platform setting. We can add our streaming address in here, like this. You can see now we have YouTube and Libly 2 address in here. About the address, we have an introductional video. If you need, you can contact our sales. Today we use Libly to do the streaming, edit, and open it. Next, this is streaming settings. In here, streaming mode. We have regular mode and vertical mode. The first regular mode means horizontal mode, and the second vertical mode is our webinar today's title is rotation mode. And first, let's see the regular mode. What we can see when my mobile phone is vertical. Choose it and confirm. And this is on air. It means push streaming. When the icon becomes green, it means success. And now you can see in my mobile phone, the top part is our display about the signal, and the rest is audience chat. and it's just a part of this screen. Now let's switch to the vertical mode. First, we need to close this streaming and do the setting again. In here, choose the vertical mode, configure it, and you can see now the streaming has been the vertical, and we need to choose the vertical camera UVC1, and you can see now this is the display and push the streaming, and you can see it in my mobile phone. Sorry, it has this streaming platform have some delay. I restart it again. Okay, you can see now this is full of screen, and it's some special streaming applications like Kathy mentioned before, the cosmetics or delicious food sharing online, and it can support full screening like this. You can show more details. And okay, this is all of our webinars today. If you have any, next is our Q&A section. If you have any questions, please type them to the chat box, and we will answer you online. Okay, please wait a moment.
Thank you for Wesley, and thank you for Casey just now introduced the rotation streaming application for everyone. So anyone have a question about the rotation application, just contact us, and you can write out your question in the chat box, and we will answer all of your questions. In here, I'd like to share more information about why RGB Link Taiwan Pro have to add or designed for the rotations features, and because it's for the online, it's for online streaming. To, for example, you want to share some information, share some products, and want to sell some products online directly. So this is the application that the rotation features designed for. And as we note, if you want to show some things, and the verticals range, the verticals viewing angle is the best one. And just like here, you can check our showing on the Taiwan Pro. With the rotation streaming function, it means that this function can make the signal showed on your cell phone. On everyone's cell phone, it's in full screen. It means the full screen can check all the contents, check the most importance that you want to show for customers. And also to use the Taiwan Pro, it means you don't need to buy many devices, and you don't need to ask someone that with professional knowledge to help you. You just need 1 to 2 bridgemen and to learn how to use the rotation features on the Taiwan Pro. And also you just need about a small room, just like 7 to 8 SQM, and you can realize for the streaming, for the rotation streaming for customer. Okay, the question from the Terrence. The rotation can be set clockwise or the anti-clockwise orientations freely? And the answer is yes, it's supported. So any other question? Just like just now, JC have showed for everyone, rotation can make your streaming, show your most important things for all the customers. And one more thing, for the Taiwan Pro, we know Taiwan Pro have one HDMI output. About the HDMI output, it have designed for a vertical or for a portrait LCD screen. Because we know if you want to communicate with your fans, your cell phone is too small, and you need to check all the informations on the cell phone. It's really too small. But with the HDMI output, you can check the real contents. It shows correct position, correct angles for all the fans. So this is another features for the rotations. Okay, any other question? And if you want to know more about the rotation, or you want to check the lab demo, we can show you. Okay, and actually in the real applications, you can use this kind of camera. It's a web camera. You can see here. Let's ask JC to lock it. Okay, you can see actually it's very easy to use this package. With this kind of web camera, we call it UVC protocol. And we know in the market, this kind of UVC camera is, you can find it in any e-shop or any online shopping. And it's very cheaper than the professionals like PDJ. As we know in the PDJ, like here, this PDJ is almost over $1,000, but you can choose this kind of the UVC PDJ. The UVC camera is just about $10 to $50, quite cheaper. So it's very suitable for one person for the streaming, for the rotation streaming. So this is application for the rotation streaming with one device, one camera or two camera, and with one bracket. So very easy. And also, if you need more, just add one more screen. Like here, you can install a cell phone or with a more big LCD screen. So this is very easy to use and very easy to control. Even you are a freshman, you just need to spend about half hour to learn for this package. Okay. Any other question? If you have any ideas on this package or on this rotation streaming, you can share your idea with us. As for webinar, we would like to share our idea and also to collect different ideas from our customer and the different feedback from our customer. Okay, then if we don't have any other question, we will finish the webinar soon. And let's welcome to JC to introduce our next webinar.
Okay, in the next webinar, we will introduce the signal analysis and in the 28 and the same 8 p.m. and welcome to our next webinar. Thank you.
Thank you.